Are you feeling chained down by constant worrying and negative thinking? Do you ever find yourself spiraling into anxiety about all the bad things that might happen? Hello everyone, welcome back to Rewire Mentality. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. Make sure to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so we can keep empowering each other and you don't miss any videos. We want to teach you how to grow into your best self. Our videos are about staying calm and peaceful. Don't worry if something doesn't make sense at first. The most important thing is that you're here and ready to learn. Today, I'm really looking forward to continuing our journey of sharing Stoic wisdom with you all. I recommend watching our first video to learn the fundamentals. That will help you understand the concepts we discussed. In today's video, we'll be diving into 3 powerful Stoic mindfulness practices that can guide you to deeper tranquility. But we won't stop there. Stick around to the very end, where we'll be sharing special tips just prepared for you to maintaining your serene mindset in the real world when challenges arise. Stoicism and mindfulness. Stoicism's teachings are centered on gaining mental clarity and objectivity about ourselves and the world around us. This involves living consciously in the present moment, a core aim of mindfulness. Many of the mindfulness, meditation, and reflection techniques we use today have roots in ancient Stoic philosophies. By examining these practices more closely through a Stoic perspective, we can enhance their impact. Both mindfulness and Stoicism also emphasize self-reflection and awareness as keys to overcoming destructive emotions like anxiety or anger. Let's look at how 3 Stoic mindfulness techniques can strengthen our tranquility. Number 1, the observing mind. A key aspect of mindfulness is developing an observing mind, the ability to neutrally witness our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. The Stoics understood the power of this detached awareness. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have the power to strip away many superfluous troubles located wholly in your judgment, and to possess a large room for yourself, embracing in thought the whole cosmos." By stepping back and looking at our experience from a wider perspective, we gain the tranquility and space to respond wisely. Stoics train themselves to pay close attention with curiosity and non-judgment. This helps us respond skillfully rather than reacting rashly when difficult emotions or situations arise. Number 2, living in the now. Another essential mindfulness skill is keeping our attention grounded in the present moment. Stoic philosophers emphasize this practice of living in the now to maintain tranquility. Seneca wrote, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it." When we spend too much time lost in regrets, nostalgia, resentments, and worries, it's easy to miss the full experience of each moment. Stoics try to keep their focus on the immediacy of this present instant. Mindfulness meditation helps us cultivate this presence. By continually returning our attention to the breath and body, we anchor ourselves in the here and now. This presence deepens insight and allows us to engage life fully. Number 3, perspective and gratitude. Gaining proper perspective is also key to Stoic tranquility. They reflect on how small our lives are in the grand scheme of things. This helps reduce unhealthy attachments and aversions. Coupled with presence, this wide perspective fills us with gratitude and appreciation for the gift of each moment. Modern research shows gratitude boosts well-being. So in mindfulness practice, we can open our awareness to take in the bigger picture and give thanks for all that we have, even the smallest things. This brings a tranquil mind. All right, now I'm about to reveal 10 highly powerful tips for maintaining a calm mentality even when you're under serious pressure. Make sure to take special note of tips number 9 and 10. They may be simple in concept, but profound in impact. These have helped me completely shift challenging situations from volatile to tranquil. Number 1. Breathe deeply. Our first tip is a timeless practice that anchors us in the present moment. Deep, conscious breathing. If you start feeling worried or angry, stop and take some big, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose nice and slow, then breathe out through your mouth. Doing this will help you relax. It calms down your mind and body when you're feeling upset. Try taking 5 to 10 big, deep breaths before you react to something that made you mad or scared. This gives you a moment to stay in control. Breathing deeply is powerful. It's like hitting a pause button when your feelings start to get too big. It helps you respond in a calm way, not an upset way. So the next time something makes you worried or angry, remember to breathe deep and slow. It's one of the best ways to chill out fast, just like a wise Stoic would. Number 2, observe emotions with detachment. Let us now learn the art of observing our emotions without judgment or suppression. When you start to feel worried, scared, or mad, don't ignore it or push it away. Just notice the feeling in a calm way, like you're watching it from far away. See if you can watch the emotion come and go without getting wrapped up in it. Be like a scientist watching something interesting happen under a microscope. Don't judge the feeling as bad or good. It's just an emotion doing its thing. Let it flow by without jumping in. Being detached helps emotional pain feel smaller. The less you blend with the feeling, the less it can upset you. It's powerful to watch your emotions come and go without reacting. It helps you respond wisely instead of just crying or yelling. Try it next time you start to feel an emotion swelling up. Observe it calmly, don't blend with it, and witness it floating away. Number 3, broaden your perspective. It's easy to get caught up in the intensity of the moment. Our next tip encourages us to broaden our perspective. If something makes you very upset, try widening your view. Remember that this bad moment is just a tiny piece of your whole life. Think about all the people who love you, your family, friends, and remember all the fun times you've had. Life has so many good parts. This frustrating or scary situation won't last forever. It will pass like a storm cloud moving away. Don't let it cloud your whole sky. Keeping perspective helps challenges seem smaller. One bad thing doesn't mean everything is ruined. Your life is so much more. Next time you get really angry or sad, pause and widen your view. Look past this single moment. See the bigger picture of your life. It always helps. Number 4, focus on what's in your control. As Stoic philosophy teaches us, focus on what's within your control. As men, we often feel immense pressure to control outcomes, to provide for our families, succeed in our careers, fix any problems. This can weigh on us as we get older, but the truth is, there's only so much we can control. Your company might do layoffs, your kid might struggle in school, your parents might need care. External forces impact our lives. The Stoic wisdom is to focus your energy on what's within your power. You can control your response, resilience, integrity. Beyond that, accept what happens with grace. Don't waste your spirit raging against forces beyond your command, the economy, aging, others' actions. Channel it into what you can change. As the pressures of middle age mount, this principle is freeing. You can only steer yourself firmly. Release what you can't direct. Find peace there. Lead by your example. Tip number 5, accept what you can't change. Serenity is found in the acceptance of what we can't change. In our 20s and 30s, we often exhaust ourselves fighting the inevitabilities of life. A breakup, not getting our dream job, a move we didn't want. We rage against what we cannot control. But the Stoic wisdom is that serenity lies in surrendering to and accepting certain realities beyond our control. All the energy spent resisting just breeds anxiety and bitterness. You can't control whether the person you love leaves you, but you can accept it gracefully, knowing relationships end. You can control your resilience. You can't control if your career takes unexpected turns, but you can accept uncertainty as part of life. Control your attitude, upskill, stay ready. What's meant for you will unfold, what's not, release. Flow, rather than fight against the river of life. Saving your spirit for what you can change brings peace. Number 6, use reason over reaction. In the heat of the moment, choose reason over reaction. It's so easy in adulthood to react impulsively when we feel angry, hurt, or afraid. We instantly say things we regret or make rash decisions without thinking them through. But reacting purely on emotion often leads to more pain. The Stoics teach that in challenging moments, we must pause and engage our reason, not just our reactionary feelings. When upset, take some deep breaths. Then respond consciously, not reflexively. Ask yourself, what is the wise, moderate, and virtuous action here? With family conflicts, respond with empathy rather than accusation. In risky situations, apply prudence rather than fear. With offenses, question if forgiveness may be warranted. Consider the broader principles you wish to embody: justice, compassion, courage. Do not betray these in a heated reaction. Using wisdom over impulse allows us to live by our values, not temporary emotions. Our long-term self thanks us for responding, not just reacting. Number 7, find the lesson. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. As entrepreneurs and executives, we face frequent setbacks. Deals collapse, products flop, stocks plunge. Our impulse may be to wallow in disappointment, but the Stoic approach is to ask, what wisdom can be extracted here to strengthen me? How is this a training opportunity? Failure contains lessons to bolster your leadership. Reflect on what went wrong to hone your judgment. Be grateful for the rare chance to improve when you have so much to lose. See adversity as an invitation to expand your thinking and abilities. Let it spur you to new ideas, not deter you. What appears a stumbling block can become a stepping stone. With a learning mindset, no challenge leaves you defeated. It leaves you wiser. Lead by modeling this resilient spirit. Your example will inspire others. Number 8, be present. Bring yourself into the present moment, especially when emotions are overwhelming. As competitors, intense emotions inevitably arise. Frustration over a loss, nerves before a big match, anger at the referee's bad call. In these heated moments, the instinct is to fixate on the upsetting trigger, but the Stoics teach a different way. Bring your attention inward. When you feel overwhelmed by difficult emotions, focus on the physical sensations in your body. Notice where you feel tight or tense. Then breathe deeply into these areas. Imagine your breath loosening the clenched muscles and clearing the anxious energy. This present moment awareness helps you stay centered rather than being swept away mentally. It returns you to calm control. Win or lose, make this mindfulness a part of your training. With practice, you can summon it in the heat of competition when emotions run high. Tip number 9, cultivate empathy. Understanding others fosters connection and dissolves conflict. When someone pushes your buttons, take a beat before reacting. Put yourself in their shoes. What might they be going through? We've all had those days where we're stressed or tired and our patience is thin. Your SO snapping at you over something small might just be dealing with issues from their day. Your roommate partying loud after a long week of work could just be blowing off steam. Rather than immediately getting defensive, think about the context. A little understanding can go a long way in defusing tensions. Maybe they just need to vent, not argue. Seeing from others' perspectives helps curb knee-jerk reactions. It's easy to get caught up in our own feelings, but pausing to be empathetic can transform potential conflicts. Empathy takes conscious effort, but it's worth it for your relationships and overall well-being. The next time a small annoyance has you seeing red, take a breath before speaking. Consider what might be influencing their behavior before casting judgment. De-escalating issues wins out over proving who's right any day. Finally, tip number 10. Let go of what no longer serves. You anger, resentment, and fear shrink your mind. It's time to release them. Set your mind free. We've all been there, feeling stressed, irritated, or anxious and having it weigh you down. Negative emotions like anger, worry, and resentment seem to take on a life of their own, crawling under your skin until that's all you feel. But really, these feelings are only hurting your vibe, not actually beneficial in any way. They distract you from being present and enjoying your life. The next time unpleasant emotions start taking over, try a metaphorical reset. Take a deep breath and imagine yourself releasing those feelings, watching them float away like helium balloons into the sky. Feel the lightness as that weight lifts off your shoulders. Letting go of what's bothering you creates space for better feelings to sink in. Things like joy, optimism, and inner calm. Those serve you so much more than hanging on to toxicity. It takes practice, but changing your emotional state is well within your power. Make a conscious effort to decline negativity's invitation to rumination and self-criticism. Redirect your focus to the simple pleasures around you. Your mindset has a huge impact on your well-being and quality of life. So next time you catch yourself going down the drain, hit reset and get back to feeling good. Your future self will thank you. With practice, we can access an inner oasis of tranquility even when life gets turbulent. Remember, it's not about what happens but how we respond to each moment. I hope these tips were helpful and inspirational to you. Let me know in the comments which one resonates with you the most. Remember, the journey to inner peace is ongoing. Be brave, enjoy the present moment, and keep learning how to grow into your best self. And make sure to like and subscribe if you want to keep learning. Until next time, be peaceful, be happy, and stay present. Become the person you've always wanted to be.